Hi everyone, welcome to Channeling Love. My name is Diane and this is your angel message for today. I'm going to start again with a message from the Little Book of Daily Guidance, and the message that I was given was 196, be specific. This is a really important one if you are asking for angelic guidance, if you are connecting with your guides and asking for help with anything at all. Angels and guides love it when we are specific in asking for their assistance. It means that there are no grey areas concerning your request for their help. So in other words, they have to be very careful about not intruding upon our free will and not intervening and helping with something that we haven't asked for help with. So when we ask for their help, they absolutely love that because it means that they get to intervene, they get to guide us, they get to help us out of difficult corners and suffering. Sometimes, I know people get frustrated here because they say, well, I asked for help and I didn't get it. Sometimes there are simply lessons that we need to go through for our highest good, and we wouldn't want to get that help at those times because when we look back we can see that those lessons have strengthened us or have given us wisdom. But sometimes we're just not being specific enough. If we just say, oh, help me, help me, help me, we're not asking for the particular kind of help that we want, and that's what makes it very difficult. There's a difference between saying help me and saying, dear guides, what I really need to achieve today is to receive this amount of abundance, to pay for this, and it's going to help me on my journey of service. So can you please help me to manifest that? You will be surprised at what happens when you pray like that or when you ask for help like that. Because just saying help me means that if they jump in and do that specific thing, they are intruding on your free will. I hope that makes sense. Play it back and it will become clearer. Okay. So it means that they are not in danger of interfering with your free will. Our guides and angels never wish to see us suffer, but they enjoy having clear requests to work with. Make sure your request is composed with love and motivated by higher principles. So in other words, when you're asking for something that does help you to fulfill your purpose, your mission of service, that makes it a lot easier because you're in alignment, you're in even greater alignment with them and on their vibrational frequencies. They can't give you something that's going to be bad for you. What good would that do? You can manifest things that are not necessarily good for you, and that is a part of our learning overall. But your angels and guides, if you're asking for their help, you need to ask for things that are in the highest good, for the highest good of all. They're not going to ask you to get your ex back, help you to get your ex back, because that's not for your highest good, and that will intrude on their free will as well. Okay, write down the problem you are experiencing in the form of a letter to your guides and guardian angel. Be clear and specific and enjoy their perfect unraveling of the problem. And also give it time and have patience because sometimes these things do take time. Okay. That's it. Sorry, that was just one of my guides wanted me to say that. And just trust that there is a great reason behind everything, and just trust in that great mystery. You don't have to know the reason, but trust us. We are always working for your highest and best and greatest good. Okay, is that all right? Yes, you're welcome. Okay, so I'm going to do a pick a card now, and I'm going to ask what each group needs to ask for, and then I'm going to try to expand a little bit more on these picker cards. So Spirit, please tell me, what does each group need to pray for, regardless of what they think they need to pray for or need to ask for help with? Ooh, stop the video, pause the video, and come back to it when you know which group you belong to. Perfect, thank you. So group number 1, you need to pray for a new beginning, okay? Clear as anything. Thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. You need to let them know. Include that prayer. Angels, thank you for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. I am ready for my new beginning. Please let me have my new beginning in the area of, you fill in the space, in the area of career, work, relationships, home, whatever, family. Help us to all understand each other better. Help us all to come together in peace, love and harmony. Whatever it is, be detailed, be specific. Your new beginning is just a prayer away, just a thought away. I'm going to pick a couple of charms for you, group number 1 as well. What else needs to happen in your new beginning? Right, I've got 2 here. In your new beginning, you need to trust your intuition. You need to trust that you can be lucky as well. Cats can be a symbol of luck. You need to trust that your luck can change. You need to trust in, the goodness of life and the possibility that life can be beautiful again. You also need to be open to travel. You need to be open to new journeys, new vistas, new destinations, new adventures, new horizons. It might not be a physical or geographical journey, but it definitely is a journey of the mind where you take on new perspectives and where you are willing to be open to a sense of adventure and a sense that things can be different and new, and that the new beginning can truly be a new beginning. Okay, group number 2, what do you need to pray for? Synchronicity. Thank you, angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs. Group number 2, you kind of need to pray to get back into the kind of alignment that will allow you to see and receive the angel guidance, the angelic guidance and wisdom that you are hoping for. Okay? I know that sounds strange, but it's like, when you pray for something, for anything, you need to wait for them to show you a sign that it's coming or that you're on the right path. When you pray for the wrong thing, things won't necessarily line up in the right way, if that makes sense. I feel as if you know exactly what I'm talking about because you've done that in the past, but I'm picking a couple of charms for you anyway. Why does group number 2 need to wait for synchronicities? Okay. Group number 2, you generally need to be more playful and less attached to the outcome of your prayers. You need to let go and trust the angels to take over once you've asked for something, and that's when you'll start to see the synchronicities if your wishes are in alignment. Yeah, sorry, that's because you've got the dolphin, just to give a charms citation. Okay, and here is your other recommendation. You also need to widen your horizons and be open to new possibilities. It's a little bit like The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, or the Celestine Prophecy, when someone goes on a great adventure and then they start to see the synchronicities. So there's a certain amount of obedience to the inner callings that needs to happen, rather than just staying stuck in one place and then suddenly God is able to work through us and to show us things and to lead us on to the next step. Okay, so you need to ask to be guided, to sum that up. Ask to be guided. Okay. Group number 3, you need to speak your truth. So if you begin to speak your truth, things will improve around you. There's something around you that needs to be addressed, group number 3. Sorry for the ominous silence, but there's something that you need to say. There's something that you need to speak to someone about. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. Something's left unfinished, I'm hearing. And you're thinking, oh, it will all come out in the wash. But there's something that you need to say to someone, and you just need to find a way to say it lovingly, okay? And you just need to pray for the help with speaking from love and with integrity in a way that doesn't do any harm. Let's pick you a couple of charms as well, and a word from the angel. Okay, you've got the heart. So this is something that concerns a matter of the heart. There may be a person in a relationship that you need to speak to, or it could be another loved one that you need to speak to. And we've got the flower, and I've just heard, you don't bring me flowers. That sorry, really, really old song. So, if you feel that the romance has gone out of your relationship, or there's something missing, there's something that's lacking, because, to get the heart and the flower together, it's really interesting. You need to speak. You need to speak your truth. You need to say what you need. Talk about what you need in a relationship. Talk about what you need in any situation. It could be that it's not a relationship thing. It could be that it's about something that's important to your heart, and the flower can represent beauty. So So if there's something that's really important to your heart and it's not being done in the right way, the way that you find beautiful, something that's not being created in the right way, or if there's not enough love between you and your loved ones, your family members, or in the workplace, you feel that there's something that's being overlooked, something that's not being created properly. Maybe it's the look of something. It could be as simple and practical as that. You don't like the look of your new website or the company's new website or something, just anything practical, something that, is in your heart that matters to you, and it's the beauty of it that matters to you. You might need to speak up about that. Group number 3. That's it for today, everyone. Once again, thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you for connecting with me, for commenting, liking and sharing the video. Let me know what you'd like to see more of. Let me know what resonated for you. Just comment, because it helps me. It helps me to feel that this matters to you, and it helps me to increase my visibility as a channel and to grow and to reach more people. Ultimately, it helps the algorithms with all of those things, and it also helps all of us to connect more with each other, and it's a great way of giving that reciprocity. Yes, and just spreading the love. Of course, if you want to work with me one-to-one, all the links are below the video in the description box, and you can get all the books and all the other things as well. Okay, thanks again for being here, and we will be back soon. Bye.